Hey everyone, Katrina here of Paper, Pens, and Coffee. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, thank you for stopping by. Before I get started with this unboxing from Archer and Olive, I wanted to thank the people that have purchased items and donated cups of coffee to me over on Ko-fi. Thank you so much. Because of those purchases and donations, I was able to finally purchase a microphone to attach to my camera. So I'm hoping that this will give me a little more freedom of not having to do voiceovers all the time. Now back to the unboxing. This is a every 3 month subscription from Archer and Olive. I did a couple of them, I think about 1 or 2 years ago. And then I stopped because the items that they were putting in their subscription boxes didn't speak to me. There was items in there that I would never use. So I stopped purchasing them. Then I saw this one and I went, yes, please. So when you get a subscription, you'll get a box. They're not always this size or this color. Sometimes they're a little smaller, sometimes they're a little larger, or even thinner. I'll show you how thick this one is. And what it is the owner of the company has curated a grouping of journals and other items that she feels that people will want to use together. And what's really unique about these boxes is that the journals you receive in these boxes are not for sale in their store. Meaning like, oh, I'll just get it when it goes on sale. This is the only time that you'll be able to purchase it. Just letting you know. They've have improved sending these boxes through the mail over since the last time I bought one. The first one I got, it was just this box itself with a big label stuck on one of the sides, and it was damaged and it was just ruined. These are pretty good, sturdy boxes, and a lot of people use them to store the items they have purchased from here, or you can just use it to store your other things. This one has the theme of let's get cozy and warm in our favorite cafe and watch the snow fall from our little table. Well, that totally spoke to me because 1, I love cafes. 2, I'm living somewhere where I do see the snow fall, and I just thought this would be perfect to add to my studio. So when you get the box, it was shrunk wrap or shrink wrap? Shrunk wrap? I'm going to go with shrink wrap to adhere to make sure that nothing happened to it. And then it was inside a big plastic bag. So I already undid a lot of the things, so I wouldn't have to bore you with those details. So when you open the box, this is what it's going to look inside. So I'm going to put all the items to the side, and then we will open one at a time. What's also unique, besides the journals that you will purchase from this particular subscription box, is the items. She might have similar items or similar sized journals, but you will not get, like I already told you, you'll not get the exact same thing as if you didn't buy the subscription box. And this was an empty box. This was very smart. I really liked how they put this here to protect the packing of the rest of it. I was a little concerned on how this would fare in transit, and let me tell you, I was very impressed with the packing this time. Everything was how it was supposed to be when I took it out of the box, and then also nothing was broken. Alrighty, so let's start with this one. This is a decorative pen storage tin. It says your desk just got a lot more fun. So it's a tin with the Archer and Olive, and then positivity, TEA, to go along with the cafe theme. And it says always pour some positivity. So you can put your pens in here, or if you have other items, you can put in here. But they gave us this tin. Let's go to the smallest one. This is washi tape. This is the second time I've had washi tape with this company. The first washi tape was kind of thick and sometimes didn't stick down to my papers as much. But when I looked over this, I noticed the quality of this washi tape was a lot better and a lot thinner. So I think it'll be a lot more enjoyable for me to use it. And it goes into these 4 rolls. I'll bring the light over a little more so you can see it. These 4 rolls. There's this thin one with the hearts. Then the colors, kind of these mauve colors that kind of tie in with all of the other items. This one's cute. I really like this one. This is kind of hoogie. If you guys are not familiar with that word, it's one of my favorite words. So let's unpeel it. So let's see. That was the beginning of it. So let's go a little more. Okay, so it's from the coffee, or the coffee cup to the coffee cup. That's the repeating pattern that you get. And when I open the other things, you'll see how this ties in. And then the last one I just showed you, that matches the flower theme that they have. So you get this washi tape. Let's do this one collage set. Over the years, they've been adding, and they do have items similar to this in their shop where they have sticker sheets and vellum. And this one you get 2 of each. The first 2 are these paper stickers that have been embossed with some gold. Let me show you. They're pretty thin stickers. They're not washi tape, like, you know, some stickers are like washi tape feeling. But then also the outside where there's just some of the stripes, if you're creative enough, you could just cut down like 2 of the stripes or cut little circles and use that part. Waste not, want not, as I say. And then we get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 vellums. And this goes in with the colors. So we, oops, let's see, is that it? Okay, we get 4 colors, 2 sheets each. Here's the vellum. I'll show you how see-through it is. Now this would make great for a page. Let's say you're writing something but you want to share publicly something else, but you don't want to see the writing. You could put a little tape here, put it on your paper, and then only you can see it. These would make great pockets also. Or you can fold them up and put a piece of paper in it and give it as a card in your snail mail. So we have the blue. I'm going to say this is probably like a blush pink, white, and then this, I'm going to say kind of mustard yellow, but mellower. This one's very, very pretty. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. So you get those. Then you get these gel pens. Archer and Olive have made a name for themselves of acrylic pens that they use. I have a few of them. I don't use them all the time. It's kind of a love-hate relationship with those particular pens, but I love gel pens. So these kind of match the colors. Let's see. Match the colors of the vellum. So see how they tie everything in a colorway? And let's see. Let me grab one and see how it writes. Bring down the camera for you guys. All right. Oh, that's nice. It writes right away. Honestly, this is the first time I've ever used this pen. So how about we just write it nice and big so you guys can see it. So I'll bring it up a little. Hopefully the camera will stay in focus. There we go. This is the, there's the size of the tip. And it looks like you get a lot in the barrel. They're kind of tiny compared to other pens I've had, gel pens, but, and what's really neat too is, even though it's a piece of cardboard, I like how it's on this. So you can slip them in and out of the box easily. Alrighty. Let's see. Now they gave us some mechanical pencils. I opened one of them already. They give you a blue one and a pink one. And there wasn't, as far as I know, there wasn't any extra leads. Leads? Yeah, that's what we're saying, leads. But it has a little clip that you can slip onto a book. Let me see if it will work for me. First I thought maybe they mistaken, because when you first do that, whoops, sorry guys. When you first do that, it looks like a pen, but then if you keep pushing, the lead comes out. And it's like an average pencil width. So I don't know what you're supposed to do once the leads run out. It would have been nice if they did a little lead refill or a little note inside saying, this is the size lead, and then you just go to your regular store and get some extra lead. So I guess I'm gonna have to investigate that. Alrighty, they gave us some stationary scissors to help with the tiny details. And it comes in this box. I love the boxes that they use. And really funny story, I was looking at this last night and I went, well, these don't work. Well, I forgot to take that off. They put a little stopper there. So I'm left-handed, but they're made for both hands, which, thank you. Instead of just making them for right-handed. And let's see, first time using them. Cuts pretty good, like right in the, that's nice. I think I'll just keep these as paper scissors. I won't cut any washi or stickers with them. But if you do decide to get these and you do have stickers or washi tape and it gets all gunky here, if you have some essential oil, lemon essential oil, you just need a little drop. You can put them on the blades, rub all the stickiness off, carefully wipe them off, and they're good to go again. All right, we're down to the last three things. I'm going to keep the journals for last. This is the Cozy Cafe mug, hand wash only. Thank you for saying that. A lot of times when you get cups, especially from you-know-who, those famous coffee places, they never tell you that until it's too late. Okay, this is the first time I'm seeing it in person. It's going along with this flower theme. But I've seen this before online, and this is the reason this, I think, also sold me, is check this out. You're like, oh yeah, that's pretty, thanks. But look at this. Look how pretty the inside of the cup. How many times do we pick a mug or a cup to use because it's so pretty on the outside to drink from? But every time you bring this up to take a sip, you're going to be able to enjoy this artwork that's inside. I think that's pretty cool. I think there probably should be more mugs made this way or more cups made this way so we can enjoy that artwork as we drink from it. How pretty. Okay, now we're back down to the last two things. Ooh, I can be fancy there, and there we go. Look how pretty that is. I love it. All right, we have two journals. This is their A5. Now this is something different that they've done inside. All their journals come in this hard book or box. Keep them. I keep them, my journals in there until I want to use them, and then I keep them for storage. They make really good storage, but this is what's new. They put a little blurb inside, which I thought was really cool. I don't have any affiliated links with this company, people. But I just wanted to show you this just in case. You cannot get any percentage off. I should have said that at the very beginning. Their subscription boxes, you cannot get any percentage off, yet all their other purchases when you get a coupon from them, and they're doing a 10% coupon by Share the Love 10. This is for new customers only, meaning if you've never purchased from Archer and Olive before, then you'll be able to use it. If you already did it, you can't use it. But this was really neat. It said Archer and Olive creates mental wellness, creative tools, and experiences that foster connections through your own artistic expression. And then it says if you want to share your creative journey with us, this is what, you know, the hashtags and all of that. Okay, so I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, and it always comes in a piece of paper. Which is nice about that is then it's easy to flip out compared to trying to grab it. This is like perfect. What else do you need, right? Let me bring it back up a little so you can see it. This is different from the other journal, like the one I've been showing you. I didn't do anything for December in it, my blue one, but I'll link about here of my Archer and Olive journal journey. This is more, I don't want to say vinyl feel, but I feel secure that if something spills on it, I can wipe it off, compared to my blue one that's more cloth-like. I got a plastic protected cover over it because I didn't want to get it all nasty. Okay, so this is their A5. They all come with this elastic because if you're a journaler like me, they get pretty chunky, and so this helps that. They all come with a pen loop. They all come back with this back pocket. So if you're saving receipts, ephemera, anything that you want to put in your journal, you can put it in there. And it's kind of an accordion pocket. And then let's see. Let's look on the back here. Okay, so it's 192, this is how you read this, 192 pages, dot grid, and it's 160 GSM. Ultra thick pages, perfect for markers, pens, and even paint. And I have used all three in that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there are other ones come in 160 all the time or 120. I will correct myself if I have to with captioning when I edit this. So this is very thick, meaning that when you write on it, you won't see anything on the other side. I've used watercolor in this. I've used acrylic. I've used marker pens and fountain pens, and they're true to the word about how it holds up that way. And I think that's why they're so popular with people that journal all the time. They also come, all of their journals also come with 2 bookmarkers, one with their signature and sign, and their other one just regular. So if you need to like bookmark 2 places, you'll be able to bookmark 2 places. And in the very front of it, they always have a nameplate. So don't be afraid to put your name in it and do something on the first page. Don't be afraid of that. Okay, so that's the A5. Now, I've never owned one of their square journals. See, they did the same advertisement there. This one's made of the cloth, yeah, more of a cloth material, linen. This is what I'm talking about. I know you probably can't tell with the camera, but this I'd be a little more protective, especially because it's such a light color. I highly doubt I can get a plastic cover for this, so if this ever went out and about with me, I'd probably make like a baggie out of fabric and keep it in there. So before I open it, let's look at their advertisement for it. This one's 160 pages compared to the A5, which was 192 pages. 160 GSM ultra thick paper. And this one is lined. And what's really nice on the, I mean, obviously when you're ordering it, you can pick what you want. But what's really nice is that they tell you if it's dot grid or if it's lined or if it's blackout paper. So you're not like, oh, that's what I thought it was. Okay, so this one ties in with the cafe theme. This teeny tiny embossing. I wish it was a little bigger. I don't know if it's cost effective to have these so small, because usually their A5s are not decorated like this unless they do a collaboration with someone. Then they're all decorative. But usually I think it'd be cool if they were just embossed a little more, a lot bigger. Okay, it comes with elastic. Elastic for that. A pocket, and then nameplate. This first time I'm opening it up, and then lined paper. I'm not a big fan of lined paper, just the mere fact that until recently my brain would say, well, there's lines, you just have to write it straight on the lines, compared to, let me bring the camera down a little so you guys can see. Hopefully it'll pick it up. The dot grid, which is usually 1/4 of an inch by 1/4 of an inch, and then the lines. This, I see more of a blank canvas for me to use. I have one other one that of theirs from a subscription box. It's a very large one, and they did lined paper in one of them. And I'm just now getting off of the lines and writing it. It's the one that I use for ideas that I want to create for stickers and whatnot. Anyways, don't want to bore you with that. So this is it. This is the 8x8. Yes, I think, yeah, this is the 8x8. So I was looking forward to having something different. Don't know exactly what these 2 journals are going to contain, or if they're going to live on my shelf like my other ones did for a couple years before I started using them again. Either way, I mean, look how pretty their spines are. Who would not want to have these on their shelves? So this is the subscription box from Archer and Olive for winter. They still have some. And if it moves you to get one, I would absolutely do it. If not, just go check out their journals and their other items they have. You won't be disappointed. Until next time, bye. Thank you for watching. Remember, messy hands, happy life. See you next time. Bye.